Hello Sagittarius, welcome to my channel and welcome to your weekly love special. I'm going to be using a different deck for this reading, one that I've not used before. So this is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. It's big cards, some great illustrations on them, so it should be interesting. Bearing in mind that this is a general reading, so some messages may resonate with you, some of them may not. Those that do resonate with you, the first thing that comes to your mind is what it's telling you to focus on, okay? And at the end of your reading, I will be pulling an outcome card from the Dorian Virtue Romance Angels as well. Okay, so if you just excuse me for a few minutes, I'm going to channel in for your reading. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to stop there. I'll split the deck into three. Okay. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Four of Swords. Very different descriptions in these decks. Okay, so looking at this reading, I'll just show you your cards. You have Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Rebirth, also known as Judgment. We have the Sun, we have the Tower, and we have Justice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards within your reading, an Ace, and the Three of Pentacles alongside the Four of Swords. So, need I say more? There's lots of changes happening around you right now. I'm going to say positive changes, definitely, because, well, we've got the Sun in. So the Sun, I think, trumps any card when it comes to positivity, happiness, which is great news. Obviously, you've got the start of something new. So I know this is a love reading, but love can come in many forms. If your love is directed onto your career or a project or something along them lines, you know, this could be the love of something, you know, the start of something new that you love. You could just be so in love with the fact that you've just gotten a new job or promotion. You know, it's the Ace of Pentacles, so, you know, maybe you've just received some fantastic news in regards to your finances. You know, because it does talk about financial abundance, some kind of success. With the Sun card being here, you know, it definitely screams feeling joyful and successful in a particular area. So, you know, if this is in terms of love, then that could be how you're feeling right now. You know, we have the Judgment card and we have Justice as well. So, it could be that maybe you have and with the tower, you know, doesn't again always have to necessarily mean anything bad. There's positive to all negative cards, and there's negative to positive cards as well. So when I see the Tower in this card, this isn't foundations or anything that's kind of been, you know, destroyed in any way. when I see the lightning coming in on this card, this is almost like a spark of something, you know, coming in, almost like the spark of a new idea, or it could be, you know, it could just be that initial spark in general. Maybe I've met someone, and you know, and that's whether that's come in for you just recently, or it could come in for you. I'm getting the spark feeling with this card, and it's sat right next to the Sun card. So, you know, the Ace of Pentacles as well, talking about something new. So I'm sensing that some of you are going to be meeting someone, and there's going to be, you know, a click or a spark of something. You know, the Justice is here, so you know it could be some for someone to do with a lawyer, maybe, or within the justice system. This could be maybe you've just kind of won in a case, a court case, a battle of some kind, because with, you know, Judgment here, you know, and the Sun definitely. It could tell me that you have just maybe come out on top on a situation. So for some of you, if you have been to court in a battle over whatever it is that you might be battling over, you know, I do see that maybe you have just come out on top of that. Because, you know, you're starting something new. You've got 3 Pentacles. So, you know, this talks about teamwork, maybe learning something new. And that could be what the initial spark is. Maybe you've just learned something new. Could be learning something new about someone, learning something new about yourself, learning something new about a project. You know, it could just be maybe, you know, with the Sun, and you know, and I love the fact that this card is called Rebirth as well. So it tells me that someone's potentially been through something, and with it being rebirth, it's like it's come full circle. So, you know, there's a little description here of a little boy that's kind of coming out, that's rising up again, and with it being next to the Ace of Pentacles, it could tell me that, you know, you're all just starting a new cycle in something. It could be maybe you have just found out that you're having a child. Maybe you've just won a court battle with your children. That could be some another message that's coming through as well. Because with the Four of Swords being an overlying theme for your reading, let's just have a look at this card. So the Four of Swords talks about getting rest, you know, and being able to rest peacefully. So I do sense that maybe there's been a long awaited news, or long awaited kind of something that's had a lot of pressure on for quite some time, and for some of you it's come out the other side now with Justice being here. So you're definitely at the start of something new, and it could be the start of something new at work. You know, some of you could have just got a new promotion. I know this is a love reading. I will try and keep it focused to love in general. This could be someone that you've met at work. This could be a new love that you've just met at work, potentially. You know, you've got the Sun card that sits right underneath it. Ace of Pentacles, the Tower again. You know, it could just be the spark of a new creative endeavour, creative pursuit. Potentially with someone at work. Maybe you're going into partnership with someone at work, or maybe you've just joined partnerships. There could be 3 people involved. It could be 3 people who's been involved with, maybe there's a situation here that could have involved a child that may have had, for some reason, 3 people involved with that child, which is probably why Justice is here. So I feel like some of you may have gone to court to battle over a child, in some respects, in some way, and now you're able to kind of get a bit of peace over that matter. I do see some of you setting out on a new path. That's very exciting. I see you joining up forces and being a team. So maybe this could be you and your partner, you know, making a commitment. And it could be the spark and the start of something new. And that start of something new is maybe you've just decided, you know, let's go for it. Let's decide to start a family. Maybe you decided to move as well. That could be another thing as well. Things coming to light, because with the tower here, you know, with the strike there, you know, it's like a flash of inspiration, or something, a bright spark, something has kind of come to light and made you kind of see the light in some way. Whatever it is, it's brought you some positive news. And maybe you've just found out that you're pregnant, and that's why this 3 of Pentacles here, so which could be talking to 3 people. So maybe now 2 has become 3, which will be why you started on a new path, and it being the Ace of Pentacles. So it could be, you know, setting the foundations for new family ventures, because Pentacles, you know, they do talk of like the structure, foundation, and, you know, and monetary. So you could be planning on, it could be moving house, buying a new house, deciding to move, deciding to just change direction. But I do see that because the 4 of Swords is here, maybe you have come from some place of being unsettled recently, and maybe some news has just like come to you unexpectedly. That's kind of changed things around. Positive news. That's gone in your favour with the Justice here. And you've got justice in some way. You've received justice. So, yeah. I feel like some of you guys have been waiting long and hard for something to kind of come through. And you probably didn't think it was ever going to come through, or it was ever going to happen. And all of a sudden, you know, it strikes. And boom, the sun comes out, you know, and all of a sudden it's the birthing of something new. It's quite a lovely reading. Let me pull an angel oracle outcome for your reading. I mean, what was I going to say with this Sagittarius? I get the sense that you're very much in control and you're powering through, and things are really, really going your way right now for some of you. Obviously, it's a general reading, but I see that you're able to rest, take some rest for the first time in however long. And it could just be simply because you may have started something new, a new job, a new career pursuit, a new idea. Oh, okay. So I'll take this card, it just flipped out. So it says to keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay, so thinking about keeping an open mind and not just keeping it to a soulmate expectation. It could be saying that with the Tower being it, and it could come like unexpectedly, so this may not yet have occurred. It could be saying to just keep an open mind on unexpected developments and changes that could come around. If you've been very set in a particular frame of mind, you know, again, you know, this talks about learning something new and becoming part of a team. So it could be saying to maybe if you're offered something of a position, or if you are offered to start something new, venture in a new path, you know, you might even be offered to start a family. It might not necessarily been something that you expected. It's kind of come out of nowhere. For some of you, you know, you'd be feeling really happy about that, but for others of you, it might be a real shock to the system, you know. But it is saying to just keep an open mind. You've got a lot of positive cards out here. And, you know, with the Four of Swords, it could be, you know, the main message is to just try and remain calm throughout the whole situation. So if you do receive news that's unexpected, or if someone around you receives news that's unexpected, or it kind of shakes things up a little bit, if it's something that you just didn't expect whatsoever, you know, just bearing in mind, just try and remain calm throughout the whole process. Okay, Sagittarius, I hope you like that reading. If you would like to leave any comments or feedback, I would very much appreciate it. Have a fantastic Valentine's week, and I will see you again soon. Thank you.